There you go. I've been doing this a long time now. 10 years, as a matter of fact. That's right. So, we've got a couple of new things going on. Here's something that's interesting, of course, which, as you probably know, except for you Jews, it's Easter! I'm kidding! Well, no, I mean, anyway, no, it really is Easter. I know, I'm gonna go all Mel Gibson on you. You know what? I'm gonna tell you this story. This has nothing to do with the show, but I love this story because I've worked with a lot of people who've worked with a lot of people. So I worked with a guy who does a lot of like ADR and Walla and stuff for big Hollywood movies. Okay, 1991, this guy does ADR, and if you don't know, Walla and looping, it's like background chatter, replacing dialogue that didn't work because of extraneous noise, whatnot. This guy was doing a loop session for The Man Without a Face, which is a Mel Gibson movie. It is the first movie Mel ever directed. So, it's 1991, okay? He got in trouble, what, like 2 years ago, 3 years ago, something like that? So then, they're at the loop session, and Mel is there directing it, because occasionally the film director himself will be there and direct the session. And he said everything's going great. He's like, wow, Mel was so cool. He was the guy you hoped he would be. He was like, you know, Martin Riggs coming off the screen and hanging out with you, you know? That's from Lethal Weapon for all of you young kids. Yeah. There you go. So anyway, that's right. So yeah. So anyway, they do their whole set. They do this like half the session. They take a break, right? And you got like 6, 8, you know, LA actors who do this loop stuff, and like Mel's hanging out with them during the break, and people start telling jokes like agent jokes, you know, things like agent, not Asian, okay? Agent jokes, things, actor jokes, LA kind of stuff. And then Mel's like, oh wait, I got one. Okay, so a guy's walking down the street, and he sees this old man coming to him, and he's like, that looks just like Adolf Hitler. And he stops him and he's like, excuse me, sir, are you Adolf Hitler? He's like, well, yes, I am. It's like, I thought you were dead. What are you doing here? Well, God brought me back to kill 6 million Jews and 2 barbers. He's like, what are you going to kill 2 barbers for? And he goes, I told you nobody cares about the Jews. So, Mel Gibson told my friend that joke in 1991. So let me tell you, that was nothing new. Isn't that fucked up? It's fucked up, right? Jesus Christ. But anyway, I just had to tell you that story because I can't tell those stories at the other panels that I do. No one kept me here. So it's Easter. Have any of you guys like stumbled upon an egg? Come here, yeah? Well, guess what? I hid a bunch of eggs in here, and they're going to sort of come into play with something that we're doing later. So I'm going to play this music video. What is this fucking Blu-ray witchcraft? Back in my day, we carved it in the rocks.
I think you should have to do it live, what? I think you should have to do it live. Put your butt out. Come on, arch your back like you do. Come on, take it like a man.
Good thing I was tucked forward. Go look for eggs. They're all over the room. And if you can find them, hang on to them. Because they're going to, at the end of the music video, we're done. So go look for eggs. Now, did anybody find more than one egg? No? Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Whatever. So, we're going to play a clip. We're going to see it one time. I'm going to ask you a question, and you get one shot at answering it. That's it. And it has to be the exact answer that I want. She may get this wrong. We can only hope. And if she does, then I'm gonna sort of throw it down to one of you guys, okay? But so that's what I mean, everybody's gotta pay attention. Okay, so, check it out. The question is, that is the reverse form of what sexual act? No hints. Please, no hints. Say that one more time.
Rimming?
Rimming? Survey says, no! I'm really sorry. But, Amber, beyond punishment.
Hey, you want to hold this now?
I will hold this. Thank you.
It's not gay if I'm killing you, said the defensive monster.
That's Goku. It's Sean Schemmel.
I don't even know what that's like. Yeah, they're already packed.
That is the first instance you see of Rey actually showing some like willpower. I used to really like her because I always thought she was cute. Then I paid attention to her character and I realized she's a bitch. She's the most capable pilot. She has the best ideas. She should be sleeping with Kaji. She should be smacking Shinji. She should be flying alien in one. In fact, she should be flying all three at the same time. Gendo Ikari is probably my favorite character in the entire show. He's embodied in the Sephiroth of Hesed, never-ending love, because every single thing that Gendo does, and this is where the tragic part comes in, is done because he wants his wife back. Unlike Seal, which actually wants to implement the Human Instrumentality Project, all Gendo wants is Yui. He doesn't care about anything else. He wants Yui. His plans, plots, and intrigues descend from his desire to be reunited with Yui. Gendo is the one character in the entire show, throughout the beginning to the end, actually shows love constantly and uses it to justify his actions, which is kind of disturbing. He can't love his own son, but he has nothing but an undying love for his dead wife. I like that man. He is the silent observer. His sin is extravagance. He is awesome. You can't handle him. If you disagree with this assertion, Pen will erase you from existence.
So, what was it you were doing?
Well, I was being chased around by the Pokemon poacher people. And pretty much what they were trying to do is capture and cook all of the Pokemon around Anime Boston. They were selling them on the Pokemon black market. Kind of like a chef culinary Team Rocket. And I was taking on the battle by myself, protecting the Pokemon I could. And, well, as a Magikarp, I couldn't do much. So, there were some casualties, but next year, I'll do better. I promise. Promise. How are the Pokemon?